matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next, Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Betts coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Nunez has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny? At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. So 1-1 is strike two swinging.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hot shot down the line. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. He's got it one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Gray's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Prison on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 25.
And that one just missed outside. One and one to count. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired. 2 down now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Bird shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Brock Holt now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's only 1 for 10. Gray sets. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Leon has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. In now, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Brian Johnson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 61.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Hicks, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yankees leave him loaded. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Digging in, Sandy León.
Sandy León.
There's one well above the zone for a ball. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, one away. So with one gone now, we get a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them staring up at a 5-game deficit entering play today. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Popped up, Andujar moving to his left, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Over to first, Gray. Runners back. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hey. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Holt is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Moreland on second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's Brock Holt now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Holt is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. Is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening in way different.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi going back on it. It bangs off the billboard and it's out of here. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here's Brett Gardner now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. Ellsbury stands at second with no outs. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
3-0 to him now. He's set, and a 3-0 offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Now another 2-2. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And so striding forward now, Sandy Leon, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. And that's out number 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 3. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Their count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that one just missed outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5. It's now 4-1 New York. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a fastball just a bit high. Martinez is off at first with two away. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Run up 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. Carson Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Brock Holt now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked fouled off to the right. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Leon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Bird is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 8th inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Tommy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. The 2-0. This one's down to third. Andujar brings it in, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he fouls this one off. Two one, here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Heath Hembree enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. One and two, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. The 2-1. is in there for the second strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in to start the ninth, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back on from closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
From the stretch, and a slider on the inside for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher, but if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Brock Holt, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 9-year major league vet. The The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets